Hello guys, welcome to GP2 stream GP2. I am your commentator Robert Ionescu, and we arrived today at Silverstone for the second and final day of preseason testing. So yeah, yesterday we had session at Algarve, and let me just check again who was fastest because I forgot actually. So yeah, it was a pretty good session yesterday, but there was rain at the end. And it was Andrea Federi who was fastest yesterday. So will he be fastest again today, or will it be someone else? We'll have to see. Gonna be dry all the time today, not wet at the end like last time. So get the test going, guys. Yeah, we have started the session, and we have Henry Watzel on board in the Prema. Oh yeah, we have some mechanics getting ready. Teams, and we have a car running out of the garage. It's Xavi Perez in the Arden, so he's gonna go out of the pit lane. And Perez is onto the track. He's going through the second sector now, out of Brooklands. Doing his odd lap now, so it's not a serious lap. So I don't know if anything is a serious lap, but you know the point, guys. We're going to go down the Hunger Straight. Let's see. He's gonna get ready to start the lap. He's raised in DTM for multiple seasons, I think 3 seasons, and he never made the step to GP2, but now he actually made it, and he's in the Arden now, which is the same team I used to drive for in 2009 in GP2, so this season, because Arden are usually... Anyway, Perez starts his lap, the French driver. There he goes to turn 3. Onto the Wellington Straight. Also, hello Nicholas, so you asked how am I today? But it's not so big. But yeah, I just use my enthusiasm, if anything. 28.7, nearly 28.8 for Perez to the first sector. I goes to Brooklands. And now he's gonna go down the old start-finish straight. Now the old start-finish line into Cops corner now. He's gonna enter Cops. Flat out in the Formula 1 cars, but I don't think it's possible to do it flat out in GP2 cars. And now to the Maggots and Beckett's section. And on the exit of Chapel, it's very important to carry as much speed as possible on the exit. 109.0 after first 2 sectors, so let's see. He's gonna be first place for, I assume, at least a couple of seconds when he does his lap, but we'll see if he remains first place or if someone else manages to better his time. Vale, the left-hander, and into club corner. Let's see, as he comes across the line, what lap time is he going to set? Perez, he does a 1:38.3. Oh, at Skillen, he doesn't beat it, 1 second off. Makamo beats it, he's on pole position, not pole position, he's in first place right now. Griffith goes to third place, now Robin Careless, almost a second off. Radivojevic 7/10 off. Joel Hutter 5th place, Waldinger 4th place. Now Nicolas Zorbach, he goes in last position, but Tomaselli goes into 5th. Campana 3rd, now 4th because Alessandro Tomaselli gets fastest by big margin, 4/10 of a second. Rodrigo Gomes 11th, Fosbury 9th. Laura Chang 9th place now, 6th place. Now 7th because Pascual goes into 4th. And we only have Zolga who does a lap 6th place. Watzel and the Prema 9th place. Only 2 guys left to do a lap. Federi, yesterday he was fastest, but now P20. David Suarez in P9. We only have one commentator today. Me. Anyway, some guys will do one more lap, or maybe even more laps because it's testing, but some will head back into the pits. Vojevic, she's not heading into the pit lane, so she's gonna finish this lap, and so is Skillen. Skillen now through Vale. Let's see what Skillen can do. As Perez improves, he goes into 2nd place, and Skillen, he improves into 18th place, holding up Makamo in the process to overtake, but still can't overtake. Anyway, let's look at the rest. And Careless improves, Snezana up to 7th position, and Careless in 12th place. So yeah, Tomaselli improves to 12th place, and Campana, I think he was already 5th place. He stays in 5th place, but he goes faster. And Tomaselli is being held up by his new teammate Zorbach. So let's see if they can ruin their laps. No, because it doesn't matter because Tomaselli is pitting. Laura Chung improves and Isaac Fashery improves. Titkov improves now, he goes into 16th position. And Federi, yesterday he was in 1st place, now he's in last place. But is he gonna improve? Because it's a long session, almost 1 hour left. Suarez improves. So remember, anyone can improve. Yeah. At the moment, it's Alessandro Tomaselli in 1st place, 3 Perez. So pretty good lap so far, but remember, it doesn't really matter how fast you are in testing because you can see Federi fastest yesterday, slowest so far today. But yeah, testing doesn't matter so much. What matters is how much pace you have in the actual season. And now Zorbach. Camera changed because we're looking at Makamo now. As Perez improves even more, Perez only 2/10 behind Tomaselli now. Pulling up the other Tomaselli of Paulino. And Paulino is heading into the pits. As Griffiths improves into 8th position. The new lap. He's still not going into the pit lane. Questions, by the way, just ask and I will be happy to answer. And Campana goes into 5th place, so yeah, an improvement for Leon Campana. The fastest guy on track is being held up, so maybe that's why he didn't manage to improve anymore. Or maybe he just got a brilliant lap the first time and couldn't replicate it. Now Pascual goes into 4th place, 6/10 of the leader. Titkov improves, I think, 1 position. Tomaselli, can he overtake Campana? He's improving to the 1st sector, but he's gonna pit this lap. Suarez improves to go into 7th place, ahead of Fashery. He's side by side with Campana, but he's trying to overtake him, kind of like what Bottas and Hamilton had this season in the real life race. Sector 2, 3/10 off, but it's I'm not sure because his best is 4 and up, 4 and his best is 4 and up something, 4.6 tenths off. So improve, but if he improves, it's not gonna be by much. So let's see. Through Vale, through Club Corner, Tomaselli is definitely not improving. Campana is slowing him down, but it doesn't matter anyway because he's heading into the pits. But can he overtake Campana now? On the outside, Makamo did improve actually. He does improve, but only by a little bit, I think. No, he actually improved by over 10th. So he had a very good first sector. And he's doing even more laps. So yeah, one more lap from Makamo, and Waldinger and Hutter just improved. 7th and Hutter 16th. And as you can see, you already had some drivers who came into the pits. The one and a half tenths down, so he might improve yet again. We just have to see his sector 2 and sector 3 because his sector 3 was really good. Pascual improves yet again, I think by very little this time, though. I think only by 1,000 or something. Titkov improves, he goes into 12th position. Improvement from Maxim Titkov. Improves, but he doesn't change his position, he stays in 7th place. But he got close, very, very close to Sholga, 0.7 behind Balansolga. So yeah. Hello everyone who just joined the chat. You didn't miss so much, you just missed a couple of runs. As we're looking at Griffiths, he is 5 tenths down. I think because he's not going to the pits. And Zorbach is racing with Campana. I think that is, yeah, I think that is Campana. It has to be because no one else has that livery. And are still racing each other. And now let's look at Makamo. Will he improve? We're gonna find out right now, and I don't think he did. Against, I think that's Fosbury. No, it's for sure. It doesn't matter because Pascual is coming into the pits at the end of this lap anyway. We only have 3 cars in the pits, which is not so much, but we're gonna have another one in just a few seconds. He still goes out for even more laps, so I think he might be on a longer run than everyone else. Campana, despite racing with Zorbach, he actually improves. Unless I'm an idiot and that wasn't Campana, and in that case, please feel free to correct me. 1.4 off in the first sector, 1/10 and 400. I mean, Gomez, he does improve, but I don't think he gained a position. He's 16th. But stays in 12th place. So the top 12 all within 1 second of the fastest driver. Suarez improves and he overtakes. Air quotes. He overtakes Zolga and moves into 6th place. He just beats Zolga's time. Many people. Well, Hutter is racing against sport cars. I'm not exactly sure who it is. But Hutter is trying to race him, so let's see if he's gonna be able to overtake him or not. He's still not gonna head into a pit, so let's see if he can improve at the end of this lap, because sector was better than last lap. Skillen improves, he goes into 9th place, and Hutter is still trying to race the MP Motorsport car. I'm gonna be looking at Makamo's time shortly, see if he improves. No, let's see now, he doesn't improve. I was a little early, but he didn't improve either way. I think I nailed this lap, so yeah, that's gonna be the first run done for Makamo. If you're in P3 after putting so much fuel, I mean, no, I think everyone puts the same fuel anyway, but nice. So, nice, Nicholas. I'm very, very close off in the first sector, 100th of a second off, but that doesn't matter because he's pitting. Laura Chung and Paulino Tomaselli both improve. So the top 14 now within 1 second. That's pretty good if you ask me. And I think the overall field is closer than it was yesterday. Yesterday was 1.7 seconds, I think, between P1 and P22, and now it's 1.5, almost 1.6 seconds. So if I was wrong or anything, but yeah. Carlos is. So we're gonna watch this lap. Let's see if he can improve. He's currently. We're watching Federi. He's in last place and out for a new run, and he's racing. So he's the one who was racing against Fosbury. He improves, but I don't think he improves on position. I think he did improve on position. Actually, goes into 14th position. Hatter is racing Federi lap, and let's see how much that compromises Federi's lap, because and also his teammate Rodrigo Gomez, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Look at David Suarez. So let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna do nothing other than come into the pits because he's pitting. He's not gonna improve on this lap. Green went black for a little bit, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Ban worth 0. No, they're Nicholas. They are worth two euro cents. So yeah, very little. Oh no, black. Everything is dark. So yeah, guys. Not entirely sure what's going on, but I think Flo is gonna fix it anyway. So yeah. The screen share is gone, so I'll just have to wait and see. Okay, the screen share is back. I think Flo is loading the autosave. Yes, he's loading that one. And so yeah, should be fixed for you guys as well. Just oh, the session is back. Session is back. We loaded the autosave. From what moment is it from? I think Careless. He's he's over a second off in the first sector, so he might have been impeded a little bit by the Arden ahead, which of the two drivers it is. But anyway, Careless is not gonna improve this lap unless he gets an absolutely miraculous sector 2 and sector 3. So let's see what he can do as he's in the rest of the lap. .8 seconds, so yeah, he's gonna need an absolute miracle in the final sector if he wants to go any faster, which I don't think is gonna happen, so sorry. He's gonna go across the line, and I think it's just autocam that's on him because yeah, I don't know. Oh, never mind, ignore that. He goes across the line, and he is 2.3 seconds off. That's a lot. He is no longer in last place, but still 21st place only. So I'm sure he wants to go even better than that. Pashkol at the end of sector 2, he is 8 tenths off, so he's not gonna improve. Basically 4 tenths off, so yeah. If Flo is okay. Alright, yeah, we're looking at Careless. This time he is much better to the first sector, only 2 tenths off, so his best is 1.1 behind the fastest, so let's see if he can actually improve. Relatively good, so I can assume he's gonna go faster. So let's see, you just need to keep the form up, keep the momentum through sector 2 and sector 3, and you get a good lap time like that. Of course, it's easier said than done, so let's see if we can keep up the pace he had in Sector 1. I mean, careless, he is off, so he didn't keep the momentum up. Unless he gets a very fast Sector 3, I don't think he's going to improve. 2 tenths off in the first sector, so again, I don't think he's on for an improvement or anything. But I could be wrong. So let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Fosbury, 7.5 tenths off, and the first sector is trying to overtake the Carlin car. I think it's a Carlin, I really hope I didn't get it wrong. Let's just see. Joe Gomez improves, goes into 18th position. Just see, careless. 3 tenths off, so I don't think he's going to improve this time either. He needs to find more speed in Sector 2 because if you don't do that, it's going to be difficult to improve. Improves to 15th position. So the top 17 all within 1 second. That's pretty good. Fosbury is still trying to race the Carlin driver. And he's still trying to race, but he still can't overtake. So there's no rule against racing during testing, but you probably shouldn't be racing. It's okay if you do, but it's better if you don't. Anyway, careless to Sector 2, let's see. And yeah, he's 1 second off. I think the second sector was better than last time, but still not going to be enough if he wants to improve. Okay. Careless is going to get across the line very shortly. Carlin driver now. No, it's not. Osbury still racing the Carlin. Very close to Sector 1, 7,000th of a second behind. Federi improves and Titkov improves. Meanwhile, anyway, guys, the plan was for me. In 40 seconds, we will reveal a new commentator for today because I'm going to commentate the first 1/3 of the session alone. And the rest of the session, I'll be joined by a new commentator. Anyway, Tomaselli improves to go into 5th place. And looking at the other Tomaselli, I don't think he's improving. Pit at the end of this lap, he is 2 tenths down in the first sector. I think this is his best Sector 1 so far, but anyway, in 10 seconds, Flo is going to add the new commentator, so we'll let him introduce himself in 8, as Hutter and Fosbury are still racing each other, and Fosbury is finally pitting. And I'm happy to be joined by Ben Sevaldinger, who is currently also testing and commentating at the same time. So
hey, Ines,
hello.
thanks for having me today. Okay, let me check how much time is left on this pre-season testing. Okay,
40 minutes.
Freely isn't improving yet.
Careless
as I saw the last practice session in Portugal, looks like I'm still getting good times over there. I almost finished the session in first place, and I checked that. And this is the place where I got my first win in DTM and put myself into the championship fight with Mocho and
pretty nice. I don't talk so much because if you talk too fast, you're gonna run out of things to talk about. So
yeah.
Speaking of you just went 13th fastest and Titkov went 6th fastest, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I know it's running, but I'm currently at 13th fastest, but you know, maybe this won't be my first season in GP2, or maybe I can get into the top class after this year, but
that's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult even if you are in the top class and want to keep your own seat, for example, so it's a top class. Anyway, Pascual is gonna come across the line now. Let's see if he can go faster.
No, I don't think so. Which
position
is he now currently? He's in...
Oh,
okay, I can see.
Just as one of the MP Motorsport goes onto the track.
Looks like Carlin is really like Portugal example. It looks like it's it's pretty good for this or Silverstone too.
And Joel Hutter, he just improved. He's into 12th place now.
Yeah, it just pushed me to 14. I don't mind at all. I had some tough season starts, like in DTM when I started the back.
Average in
Or
P8.
also, I have to remind. I don't know if you checked that Turkish Grand Prix of the DTM GP4 race, but how did I crash off? It's a driver or someone crashed me off?
I don't remember.
Yeah, because I didn't check what's happened over there. I just checked if I was in the race. Also, I have to. So, if someone not checked the driver lineup for Formula E, one of my friends called Ujga Yuri, and one of the Opel racing drivers, Aaron Curtis, has been entered to the motorsport at the fourth tire in Formula E. Meanwhile, you will see Soga on the track.
And Laura Chang, she just improves into P9. She was outside the top 10 earlier, so this is a good improvement.
I think in this season, Noah Churchron, how should I say that? I know what was the title defender, but he's not in. Is now racing in the top class, right?
Yeah, both of the front two men from the last season moved up to top class. He won at Indianapolis last season, and now he's in P4 for the testing, so that's pretty good for him. Trying to race Solga, and they're just impeding each other at this rate.
Well,
so like I said, it's not the best idea.
Well, maybe we got a little small chance that we both enter to the top class of the motorsport. But
Let's see. Radivojevic, she just improves to go 13 faster, and Titkov goes second fastest. That was a very good effort from Maxim Titkov.
That was a smooth lap.
Pashkol, he's off the pace. He's not.
Wow, what happened?
I think my mic just disconnected, but it's back now anyway. So I reached Shukov's corner, and there's a. I think they came very close to touching, but I don't think they touched actually.
Well, it's not. Well, it hurt my ears. That disconnection is hurt my ears.
It ripped my mic off. Anyway, Laura Chang improves yet again. She goes into P8, and Pashkol doesn't improve.
Looks like Sora's really having a tough time with the Sauber.
It's not the Sauber. It's just it just has the Sauber livery, but because he's the Sauber test driver. But you know.
You know, when I get into top class and we are arrived to my home Grand Prix at the Hungaroring, or even in this series, I like to see a special kind of livery on my car for Hungarian.
Unfortunately, Flo doesn't. I don't think Flo can do special liveries. It's only when Joe does them, or Yeri, because I think Yeri did everything for GP2.
Yeah, my Soga's trying to.
For this season.
Yeah, I know, my Sogas looks like trying to improve his lifetime, and he's holding up. I think Soros is behind him.
Like I said, it's not illegal to race another car in preseason testing, or to race at any time, but it's not advantageous either. So just saying.
Yeah.
They're one because of the slipstream, but he's gonna get compromised so much in the other sectors.
At least they are practicing how to fight each other and overtake in these circuits like this. Also, I want to ask that how many days it will test these new GP2 cars?
This is the last day of testing. For sure improves and Careless improves, so even more improvements. The entire top 20 is within a second of the fastest time, so that's good. Call 1 second off the pace, so he's gonna come into a pits at the end of this lap.
Soros is really held up.
Yeah, he should be backing off a little and get some space. He's not getting any data like this. Well, maybe except how good the car is in dirty air, but still.
and he just
Pretty well how I think everyone knows pretty well how good a GP2 car is in that year because it's the same car. It's the same cars ever since the first season, I think. So it's only deliveries that change.
yeah. Also, I want to ask that question with that. How was your practice session went in Australia?
I I honestly don't care about practice sessions.
As I saw, looks like Even Byrne is doing a better job in the house Ferrari than did, and Bartosz Klaus did that in the last season. He just only scored 1 point, but
Yeah, because
looks
the
like
Haas is already better.
well, I'm expecting a little bit of an exciting season, even with the Mercedes are just overpowerful, like in real life, like 2016.
Yeah.
And also, Mark Carr is in a bad position either. He runs fourth fastest in his first race for Red Bull.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Still about the practice session.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think the race will be tomorrow as always. So I kind of like to see what will happen if on the race day. I mean, we've seen some of these shocking race in events that took it over the play. It's like the race leader Willows crashed from the lead, or Boyman's in shocking pole position, or last year's collide with
Or
between
when I
Greg and
or when
Mackenzie.
I won the yeah, or when I won my first race at Red Bull, and yeah, and
Yeah,
after that I only won one more race, but still.
well, that was actually good and was really surprising that you took your first win after, well, Floker switched it to Ferrari, like Sebastian Vettel just a year earlier.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, I don't know, but it was really good. It's a really good decision for him. He won the last year's championship, remember? Just ahead of Mackenzie.
Yeah, yeah, it was a good decision for Florian. Get into the Red Bull, but not anymore.
Well,
Else about that, just.
I hope at
Yeah,
least
and
he will
Laura
get.
Chung comes into the pits.
Yeah, meanwhile, and goes Sora as well, with Saga still going through this chicane and going to. I think that will be Megan's Beckett and Chapel. I think. No, that was the. Oh yeah, sorry, I can recognize.
You're right, you're right.
Mhm.
Nancy Suarez, she's unbelievable. He's still behind Zolga after like. I think he's been here ever since you started the commentary, so for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because Zolga is coming into the pits.
Yeah, and just pushing him wide every time into this corner every time.
Into stock corner. I'm gonna be honest with everyone, guys. If there's one thing I dislike about Silverstone, it's honestly, because yeah.
The old garage.
I know the speed limit is 100, but it's pretty painful, especially because you have to hit the limiter very early, and yeah, I don't like it honestly.
Well,
what do you guys?
can I say something?
Like that? Yeah, sorry.
Okay, but I can. Well, I'm kind of seeing in some of these pit exits weirdly. I mean, not just the weird pit exit, like the ones of Grosjean, who immediately left the pit lane and spun his Haas this year. But some like the Abu Dhabi circuit, it was like an alternate route to the racetrack, which is a hard.
Remember last season when Perez, I think, got spun and he almost collected Sirotkin, who was doing a pit lane start.
Yeah, Rose, and also they have to mention that this track that last year happened, should I say that events that happened in 2015, like the ones who tried to come into the pit lane and crash themselves out.
I know. That was.
It happened also in 2014. like the
It's,
one to Michael Mocho and cost his full-time return with the McLaren.
I don't think Mocho ever drove for McLaren.
But at least,
Oh no, you mean in Abu Dhabi? In Abu Dhabi, sorry.
yeah,
Talking about Silverstone, but you're talking about Abu Dhabi.
yeah.
Going to second place, pretty good job for him.
Maybe I can improve so much at this track.
Hello Snez, hello Laura, hello everyone who joined the chat now. How are you guys doing? So yeah, let me know if you enjoy the commentary, if you enjoy the testing.
I can't when I well I can if I got time because these GP2 events I think it will take on Monday and the day after. Well, I don't know if I can join later on to the qualification or the race because now I'm mid school and
I know the
having
feeling.
tough
I know the
learning.
feeling. Anyway, and the Prema has just started the lap. What else was it? Oh yeah, what I wanted to mention a little earlier. I liked the track better when when Cobbs was the first corner instead of Abbey. I think it put the start line there instead again. Car improve. I'm not sure who it was. I'm so sorry. I think it was Pascal.
Looks like Whatzel is improving a little bit.
Yeah, very good.
Maybe I can hear a song that I don't.
One.
Maybe I can hear a song Hungarian song outside that I don't really like. But
Yeah.
my sister is listening. My sister and even my family is listening. It's so. At least I can take it. I haven't tell them like to shut this music off immediately or anything. So and let them listen it. Everyone's got his own favorite bands and musics. Mine one's from Hungary, I think it's maybe Tongchop and Edda. And from like English ones, maybe Crush 40. And I'm listening one of these songs which is the main theme of the show.
And Jamie Griffiths, he just improved on his lap time.
So if I can end my sentence, I kind of like that song called "I Am All Me," which is from Shadow the Hedgehog the game, which is a really cool song. And I made a fan-made intro for the GP4C.
And Pascal improves again, I think.
Yeah, as I saw, but I don't know if he improved the position. My Saurus is having trouble with Foser.
I don't know for sure.
This really held him up. 2 seconds off the pace because he was held up by Foser. Also, if I can mention other games, we had a race in an F1 2015 Challenge league at this track.
Okay.
After immediately, we used the old starting grid or the start, and immediately after coming into the first turn, I take too much curb, spun around, and I think one of the West Force India's been hit me out because we're using some custom libraries and maybe it can recall the team. I was in a Red Bull and we won the Constructors Championship. I don't know if someone follows that championship. Well, we had some good moments. On that series, I got my first ever podium. I mean, the first one was officially in Hungary, but I got a two place penalty for hitting one of the hitting one of the manners, which was Pochi who won the race at this track, which his real name is Mark Kyrie. He's currently racing now in OFR Season 4. And
mate, I think you're going off topic way too much. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I can really get into talking some things I like, especially like these. Meanwhile, Foster, let's see what time he can put, and he doesn't improve. Is the mech died again?
No, I just wasn't talking.
Okay. After that electric cut out, I can't. And really thinking about now, thinking about is it your silent or your mic just piled off?
No, I was just being quiet, that's all.
Yeah, I know. Just tell me if you'll be quiet next time.
I'm letting you say, if you got some stuff to talk about, I'm not gonna interrupt you. I think it's
Okay.
better that way.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Anyway, Bosbury just improved. He went into 6th position, so that's good for him.
Well, maybe
Timtikov,
Timok will improve a little bit. No, but Pascal is, but he didn't improve a position.
yeah.
So if the new cars will debut in in the 2017 GP4 series, will we have a
And
new
I think in the
GP2 cars?
2018, because that one had the Halo, so that one had the different cars.
So in 2017 we will use still of these cars.
The same cars.
Oh, okay.
Just the name change. Anyway, we're looking at Zorba, who is 2/10 off in the first sector. And if this means he's going to improve or not.
It looks like his teammate is battling with someone. I think.
Uh,
Well, at least it looks like in this track the car is showing good pace.
and then again, all the cars are equal, you know.
And I can see a flag near my name, but we have 20
Oh
minutes
yeah, you
left.
have the checkered flag, so you're done for the day, actually.
Oh, okay. So if all of them
Titkov
finish
improves
it,
again. He finally goes into the 1 minute 47, so close, 400 behind Tomaselli, and Zorbach could be improving. Look at his second sector, he's only 4/10 off. So he's definitely gonna improve, I think. Between Tomaselli and I think it's Federi, I'm not sure. We're gonna have Nicholas Zorbach. With less than 20 minutes to go, Zorbach goes across the line.
19.
19th position, so the improvement wasn't as big as I thought.
A little bit, and he overtakes me, so it's pushed me down to 20th. Well, which is really a disappointment after that Portugal's second place, I think, but I don't mind at all.
You don't have to care so much about the testing results. It's pieces that matter. So you know what I said yesterday. You can finish first place in testing. You can finish last place. You still get 0 points. So yeah.
Testing is just for test these new cars.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know, maybe.
Hold on, I got a phone call. I need to answer.
Okay, you can mute yourself or. Well, it looks like some of these drivers are really improving. Joel Hunter, we can. Currently on the scene. And it looks like one of the cars has been improved, and now he is the fastest currently. It's Etkov. I think I said that right, with the Russian time car. Well, it was a great time from him. But immediately, Makamo took his first place. Now it's a Russian time one, so not often we can see that, especially with equal cars like this.
About that. Sorry about that. I had to answer a call.
No, it's no problem, mate. No problem. Meanwhile, Sopach is looking like he will improve time soon. Just don't get held up by the car in front. So that his improvement's over. I think he is really too far away from him. But Zorbich can still improve. Let's see the second sector. Okay, now we switch it to Hunter. I don't know what. Okay. I don't know if Zorbich can improve it
And
or
so,
not.
so Makamo actually went fastest. He improved pretty much.
Yeah, and it's a
What?
Russian time one, so since his teammate is on second place. And Zorbich?
Zorba.
And he takes 13th.
Oh yeah, what do you mean by Jeremy Clarkson moment? Oh.
I think we'll end this session with a Russian time one too, maybe.
Okay, so we're looking at Zorba. He's still P14. A lot of people have checkered flags, so
Maybe
let's see
Zorbich
if they
will
can. So
still
they can't do anything. But
maybe
people
Zorbich
who are
still.
yet to finish the session, Tomaselli, Skillen, and Gomez. And Radivojevic just went to 4th place. That's very good. Very good for Snezana. Very good lap.
Hunter, we might there's Joe Hunter. I don't know if Ruben Hunter is his brother of Joel.
Oh, he's not related to him.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I'm a little bit surprised that we saw another Toro Rosso podium since 2011. Which one of them is was from you?
Oh wait, what are you talking about?
About that again, the top class from 2011 when you scored podiums for.
Yeah,
Toro
for
Rosso.
Toro Rosso. Yeah, I remember that one in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, we're still looking at Zorba. He has checkered flag, so he's gonna come into the pits eventually, but I think it's actually this lap that he comes into the pits, so yeah, it is. He still doesn't have the checkered flag, so he can keep going all he wants until he gets it.
Gomez has improved really much. He was
Uh,
now 8th fastest from the last. Wow.
And everyone except no. Yesterday Federi was fastest. Now everyone except Federi is within 1 second. So that's a better session for everyone except for Andrea Federi.
Even me. But I had even when I had a really bad session. It looks like Gomez has got the checkered flag too. And maybe after that, I will go and play Shadow the Hedgehog since I started that game yesterday. And I was successfully set up an emulator to use it
So
perfectly.
yeah, and Campana are the only ones left who haven't finished.
He was now currently in 15th fastest, and as I saw, he improved a bit.
Tomaselli was fastest for most of the session, but now near the end, Titkov, Radivojevic, and Makamo all went faster than him.
There he is.
Oh, this is the other Tomaselli, Paulino. The only one left to do a run is Alessandro Tomaselli, the only one who doesn't have checkered flag.
Yeah. Almost 1/10 away. And maybe with that, we'll have this session over really soon.
The
Let's
session is
go, as I
almost
think he
over.
will come to the pits.
Anyway, Gomez,
Fifth
he improves
fastest!
to 5th place. Yeah, Rodrigo Gomez is doing pretty well. So we have
And he got the
like,
checkered flag.
yeah, 6 people within the 137.
I don't know, but I kind of like to try F1 Manager because I saw a few weeks ago some videos of it, and it's looking really good. Like you can pick one of the teams, like Ferrari or
You mean
Minardi, and make them
like
world
an official
champions.
game? Tomaselli has checkered flag now, so the session is basically over, but it's gonna be properly over once the last car goes into the pits.
Yeah. Wow, you can run 23 laps in a session. Wow.
That's a lot. Then again, it's a test, so
Yeah, I know.
3 tenths off, but he's still not pitting, so he's gonna do another one.
Even if he got checkered flagged?
It's sometimes buggy. It's pretty buggy unless it's qualifying. You're gonna keep going until you finally come in, and then you stop.
2/10. Looks like he got the pace on this track.
Yeah, but once we get to the race here in the actual season, it might be different. You'll never know.
Yeah, I know. Like, you started from second place and you had a great start to take the lead, and after you took a strategic master or can go for fresh wets, and the next
What are you talking about?
and then overtook all of the cars. They overtook you by this pit stop and take the win. Like
I don't
had,
remember what
unfortunately.
you're talking about, mate. What race were you talking about just now?
I think I was talked about the tactic how that
Yeah,
strategic master
okay.
took in DTM when I had.
Okay. Anyway, once he comes into the pits, the session is gonna be over. But he's still not coming to the pits. This is crazy. How many laps is he going to do?
I don't know.
And in qualifying, if you go above your the total number of laps, you get disqualified. This used to be Radivojevic improves. She goes fastest. Oh my god,
Wow.
she went fastest despite having checkered flag. Unbelievable. Radivojevic is fastest. But that's
At the
very good
last
for
moment.
yeah, very good job for Snezana. She's the fastest driver at the moment. Yes. Third. So yeah, the session, it technically is over, but practically isn't, because you still have people going faster even after checkered flag. In qualifying, before we added Q1, Q2, Q3, if you improved, no, if you did lap after checkered flag, you'd be disqualified because there's a fixed limit on how many laps you can do. Checkered flag, I mean. You could only do 12 laps at the end of the 11th lap. You're forced to come into a pit or you get disqualified. That's basically how it works. Only one
Yeah.
TEF, no, was only half a TEF during the first sector. So let's see if he can improve even more, or if he can't improve. See?
I think he got faster in the first sector, maybe in the second sector. Well, that was
It's
good.
close, but he could improve. He gets a good sector 3.
Also, if we can go back to F1 challenge, this classic F1 challenge, I made myself a little bit of grid change in a 2002 season and put
Okay.
some.
And now Rodrigo Gomes is gonna come across the line. Can he
Let's see what
improve?
he
Can he improve his P5?
No.
Improve. He loses time in the first sector, and I think that might actually be everyone finished. Oh my God, he's doing another lap. Oh my goodness.
Really?
And how many
Oh,
laps
no.
is he going to do? Yeah, you can see on the dev panel, the pit side is not bright yellow. So if it's not bright yellow, then he's not pitting. You can tell he's gonna pit at the end of this lap, but he's not pitting. So let's see. I think we're gonna be on board with him for a long time.
Wow!
Sector 1. He could actually improve this time.
I don't
Go
know,
fastest
maybe
if
he
he-
can go fastest.
Yeah, it could be possible, but I don't know how good Radivojevic was on each individual sector, so very good in sector 1, which would be very good for Gomes, or maybe she was very good in sector 3, which would be bad for Gomes. We just have to see.
Also,
Gomes
do you think that Julius Anderson has got any chance to return to the OC since he was
it's way too
started with a Caterham in his first season?
Unfortunately, it's what of doubt. I think it's way too difficult to decide, especially when the season hasn't even started for his tier.
Yeah, I know.
And again, I wish I could return to Red Bull or maybe go to Ferrari, but even in my own case, that's gonna be very difficult, especially because the season hasn't started. But
also, guys,
anyway, Gomes,
see, no, not.
he doesn't improve. Oh my God, he's not pitting any time. This guy is something else. He just loves to call every one of us. He does laps after lap after lap.
I know why is he doing this. Let me search out for it.
Only 23 laps allowed. There's other than 27. Oh my God, this is crazy. He's not 1/10 of the first sector, so I don't think he's gonna improve this time.
Also, I don't. Maybe this is why he won't come into the pits. It's.
I think there's some strange stuff that I can hear from the other end, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I was trying to play Kimi Räikkönen's classic "Leave Me Alone, I Know What I'm Doing" message, but I don't know if you can hear that from my phone because I played it from there.
I heard it very well.
Also, if we can talk about the real Formula 1, do you think Leclerc has got any chance of getting back to the championship if Hamilton's got on a bad luck?
Championship is over.
What?
Ever since the championship, in my opinion, has been over ever since Bottas drove terribly in Canada.
Well, maybe, but anything can happen even in these last races, you know.
But it's not gonna happen. honestly. I mean,
Also, I have to mention it was.
Leclerc will need to win every race remaining, and Hamilton to get like 4 DNFs out of 5. And Gomes is finally pitting this lap.
Also, that OC review that you done in that classic OC, well, I don't know why.
You mean the meme review?
Yeah.
In the classical C, it was GP2 Baku last season. We had a big intermission because of a fuel glitch, and it took Flo a while to fix it. So while he was fixing it, we had meme review.
Ah, okay. And Tomasello looks like after that issue that he got, I think with the transmission problem, if I remember correctly.
I don't
finally
remember all
coming
the
into the
details from
pits.
that race.
It was really lucky that he got into the pits to fix this problem. And with that, the preseason testing, I think, is over.
It's over.
Also, I have to mention that you're doing another racing currently in another series, which is called F1 on F1 2012 League.
I
Which,
know.
yeah, you're doing very well with the.
I don't really want to talk about that one. I haven't. I skipped some races because I was busy, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It looks like this preseason testing is finally over. Mm, even though you see these
So let's
menus.
look at the results now, shall we?
I think Flo skip it.
Oh yeah, I think he did. Well,
Meanwhile, I will check these messages.
that was the. Just remember. Oh, the game skipped it. The game skipped. Anyway, guys, just remember, in less than 20 minutes, we're gonna have the start of qualifying. So for the top tier season, if you ask me. So yeah, who's gonna get pole
Yeah,
position? Where do you think you will finish if you are racing in there, or where your favorite driver will finish? Let us know in the chat, guys. So this was GP2 testing. I've been Robert Ionescu. He has been Bence Waldinger, and goodbye, guys.
I'm really enjoy this preseason testing once again. Tighten your seatbelts because this is tomorrow after the qualifying. The season officially kicks off. Bence Waldinger signing out.